hear from business owners all the time, how can I actually make money and generate revenue and clientele from YouTube, from organic social media content? An issue that they have in their mind is they think if I get views, if I get followers, that's not going to lead to revenue. Like, where's the correlation between, going viral or getting a lot of attention and actually getting that revenue? And that's why in this video, my name's Alex Albert, and I'm going to demonstrate an actual client of mine who not only did I help start and build and scale a YouTube channel and a social media content presence, but also translating that into actual consistent, I would say explosive revenue growth and client growth directly from the organic YouTube content that we're building together to this day. And this is my client, Christy Van. You should check her out. And she has about 444,000 subscribers. And she has about 36 million views, almost 36 million. And I'm going to go over in this video every step of how we started, how we grew, and then how we monetized. And if you have any questions, leave any comments below. It's going to be a more in-depth video. And I would start by saying 2,400 videos is what she's done in about 4 years with me. And she started with me at 0. So if you do the math, she's done about 600 videos a year. That's about 1.5 videos per day. And so, of course, I'm not trying to say you need to do that today. It takes time, just like anything else, to gain momentum, to ease into it, to figure out your style, your audience, getting the equipment, getting the lighting. But it takes time to build up to that output and that quantity of videos. But that is the number one quality of my most successful clients, is that they're just the most consistent with their output. I would say that's the number one thing you want to take away from this video. Just like working out, every workout style is effective. Heavy weight, small weight, Pilates, body weight, jujitsu. It doesn't matter what somebody does. If they do it consistently enough, they're going to get some type of result. It's the same thing with this. Most people, though, they don't give themselves time. They expect this result in a month, 2 months, maybe 3 months. Of course, they're not going to get it. And they think, wow, YouTube doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for my business. And they're leaving a massive opportunity on the table. If you see her videos, yes, she has some videos that have gotten a lot of views. But I would say the main thing is quantity and the consistency. Think of it like you're hitting singles and doubles every day. We don't need to go for the home run and get a massive amount of views. If you can see here, 16 hours ago, 3,700 views, 7,500, 1,400. We know that guy. That's me. That's an interview that we did. And you see the views aren't insane, but the consistency is, and she's putting out at least 1 or 2 videos every single day. And these are long form, 9 minutes, 8 minutes. I think the interview is like 30 minutes, 14 minutes, 30 minutes. So the content is very in-depth. It's very educational. And that's the number 2 thing, is that we don't go on YouTube and give a little bit of value and say, okay, now pay me, now work with me, now sign up with me. People want to understand, hey, here's the value this person, Christy, can deliver for free. And I'm enjoying that value. I'm getting benefit from it. What am I going to do when I pay her? She must deliver even more value. So think of it like you're just going on YouTube to educate. You're not saying you're the guru. You're not saying you know everything. The beauty of YouTube is that there's no gatekeeping. It's not like TV, where back in the day there was 5 channels, and if you weren't on those 5 channels, you had no distribution. You can go on YouTube and reach the right people, but you have to reach them with impact first and saying, I have knowledge, I want to help you. No matter if you ever give me $1 or sign up for my services, I want to add value. And statistically, if you look at her views, she's had 36 million views, but I would say she's had a little over 5,000 customers. So if you do the math, and maybe I could do something on the screen, but I don't know what 5,000 divided by 36 million is. It's probably 0.001% or something like that. So she's made money from, again, that small amount of her audience, and she's made millions of dollars. So the idea is, how can we add so much value and impact people for free that we're going to then reach so many people that all we need is a very small percentage to actually pay us, give us money, buy our services, etc. And so how we actually get revenue from, let's say, YouTube, because think of YouTube as you're getting visibility, you're getting attention. YouTube itself doesn't really pay. The goal is getting the trust, getting the visibility, and they say, you know what? I want to improve my finances. I really like this Christy lady. And as you can see, her videos aren't fancy. She doesn't have a studio. As you can see, I don't necessarily have a studio, but it's about just adding value, being authentic. People get so in the weeds and they don't focus on the big picture of like, hey, let's just start, let's add value, and let's let it grow over time. That's 80% of it at the end of the day. But I'll click on one of her videos just for reference. And so you can see here, well, first of all, edit video. So like I'm on her channel. We do all of her editing and stuff like that. So you see here now, she has a book. She has, free worksheet, sign up for my text list, one-on-one coaching, online course. People can ask her questions, contact, $27 bundle, and she has other affiliates as well. So people that sell related products and services, she's able to promote them and also make revenue from them. But that's how people watch a video and they say, you know what? Let me text her. I have a question about something, and they might want to sign up from that. And again, they can sign up for other related services or products. As you can see, I'm here because I've helped her grow so much. She's like, hey, I want to promote you to my audience. And so essentially, this is her website as well. And we drive traffic here from the YouTube channel so people can get a trusted referral. They can get one-on-one coaching. They can get bundles. They can get her book. This was at her live event. And essentially, how we generate the revenue is by getting enough visibility, getting enough views to where somebody can say, you know what, I like her, I trust her, I respect her, I want to take action. What's the next step? And the description right here, that is the next step. But also, when we give away a free PDF, worksheet, guide, anything, we're getting their email address in exchange. So you're also getting leads who then go from YouTube to an email list, and then we can email the email list over time to where then you're building trust there as well. I have clients with me that sign up after a year of watching videos, then attending my webinars, then staying on my email list where I add more value via email, then they sign up. So with YouTube, it's a way to just get a ton of visibility. And if you think of the amount of customers and leads, her email list is probably 50,000 people. Her text list is probably in the thousands, maybe 5,000 or 6,000. Think of if you spent money on advertising, how much in paid advertising in your business it would cost you just to get 50,000 leads. Quality leads too. Again, these leads, an issue I hear a lot from business owners is that they run paid advertising, they do other forms of marketing, and then people don't show up, right? They book an appointment, they don't show up, they constantly reschedule, they're not able to afford it. They're very, they're just very wishy-washy. They're tire kickers. Whereas people, when they watch your videos, first of all, you establish yourself as the authority. So you're the expert and they're asking you for advice already by watching your videos. So then when they get the opportunity to work with you one-on-one or in some level with your business, they show up more, they're higher quality, because again, the trust is there. So it's not just getting visibility and views. You have that trust and credibility factor that advertising in a paid sense doesn't have. But again, you're also getting the cost saving and the compounding. As an example, your highest viewed videos over here, as you can see, this one has 3.2 million views. This one has 2.9. This is the same video. So 3.2 and then 2.4. So she posted that one 2 years ago. Then she posted this one. We reposted it a year ago. Same video, but she already did the work and she got 2.4 million views for $0 and essentially zero effort after the fact. With advertising to get 2.4 million views, and let's see how many comments here. To get 6,651 comments, and think of how many leads she got from this one video. How much would you have to spend in advertising to do that? And I'm a fan of paid advertising. I do it, but you don't want to just do one or the other. The best combination is both, because then when you do paid advertising, someone might look up Christy Van or Alex Albaran or your business, and they might go to YouTube. They might say, okay, who is, Alex Albaran? They might look me up, and then I come up. There's speeches of me. There's videos. There's value, like Christy Van and I again. So that's where then they could say, you know what, let me subscribe. Let me watch his videos. So that's the idea of organic content. It doesn't necessarily need to replace advertising, but this is, and data supports this, an amazing, sometimes much better ROI on your marketing because it compounds over time. Whereas with paid advertising, you spend the money today and you hope you get that return tomorrow. Whereas this can work for years and years and years. And that's the main idea. So in your business with AI, people are going to ChatGPT, they're going to Claude to ask for advice, but they also want to get advice from a human being. And when they're on YouTube, they're searching, how do I grow my business? How do I lose weight? What are stem cells, red light therapy, plastic surgery? They're asking questions. They're already interested, but they don't know that you exist because you're not on YouTube potentially. So I would implore you to think about, and there's a link down below because we do this done for you with like Christy, the editing, posting, strategy, scripting. Because most of my clients, they're so busy, they would never do content if it wasn't for us. So that is an option for you. There's a link down below, but whether or not you're going to do that, still understand that in this world of AI, you need to lean into the human side of your business, which is most likely you. It's the owner, it's the founder, it's the staff, it's the authenticity. So lean into that, and YouTube leans into that, right? Just like in this video, I'm not starting this video and thinking I need to be perfect. I'm just trying to add value. And again, most people might watch this video and never give me $1 in their life, and that's perfectly fine because I'm just trying to add value and impact people. And then a small percentage might say, you know what, this guy really knows what he's talking about. I need this in my business. Let me click the link and book with him. And that's fine as well. But you have to start now because it's a compounding sort of asset in your business that takes time. Most people, again, they start content. It doesn't work in a month or two. They don't really know what they're doing. They're not consistent. They quit, just like everything else. So if you stay consistent with it, especially with a team behind you, this can help you stand out in your space. This can help you stand out in any business, medical, legal, professional services, financial services. I even have other clients. I mean, I'll even look up JJ, the CPA. He has 100,000 subscribers. He's a great guy. And see, this is actually him recommending me. And so again, with your business, think about how can you start making content and staying consistent with it. You don't need to start posting once a day. It doesn't need to be crazy, but you just need to start. And again, you can look up, I have other case studies down below, but this was one where she started with me at zero. She didn't have a foundation yet. And again, she's not just doing great in her business, she's helping so many people. If you're in business, you have value to offer. This is just helping you scale that. So instead of maybe doing a 10 or 20 person speaking engagement, this could potentially help you reach millions and millions of people, reaching the masses with your message. And a percentage of those are going to be impacted in an amazing way, enough to say, you know what, I want to work with this person, and they're going to be your best clients. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thank you for watching. This is Alex.